Hello, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Now, you know that I just got the Moonology Oracle in, the Manifestation Oracle cards, and I just got the Lunar Tarot in, which is what my main reason for getting the Moonology Manifestation was. But I also want to talk about the Moon and Stars Tarot, again by Jane Wallace, but also the Astrology reading cards, and we have Celestial compendium as well. So let's have a look at these decks together. Let's put the oracle decks to one side for a second. Now let's look at the Moon and Stars Tarot first. Now the Moon and Stars Tarot. Okay, so this is, let's grab this again. You've got the Major Arcana and the Court cards, but then you also have the Pip Minor Arcana, oops, okay, so you've got your Major Arcana, Court cards, and then the Pip cards for the Minor Arcana. Okay, so, and of course the guidebook. Let's have a look. The Moon and Stars. So let's have a look. It says here for the Moon and Stars Tarot, which is what I want to do. So she talks about, as a small child, I always felt a powerful connection with the beauty and magical energy of the moon and stars. I still love going into the garden at night to see the sky lit up by the elegant grace, lying on the grass, just looking up for hours. She talks about that. She talks about, childhood, working with cards, working with the deck. Now we got the moon and star ritual, sleep well, affirmation, how to begin reading, how to connect with the deck. So when you're going into the Major Arcana, okay, Major Arcana cards, in this deck, the Moon and Star artworks feature zodiac constellations, which on the cards they relate to, as well as the different stages of the moon, including the waxing moon, full moon, new moon, and crescent moon. This imagery helps offer more insight into the cards, meanings allow you to interpret the cards intuitively. Each Major Arcana card has a moon magic affirmation. For example, for the lovers, I'm in control of what I desire from love. These positive affirmations are there to assist you in rituals that allow you to move forward and bring positive changes. And of course, every card's got a keyword on it. Okay, so there you got the Moon and Stars, right? And then I've got the Lunar Tarot, which again you're looking at the moon phases. And it's quite different. Like you see, this is quite matte, and this one's quite shiny. So again, the Court, and then the Minor Arcana. So yeah, so quite interesting there. So you got the Moon and Stars and the Lunar Tarot. So it says here, manifest your dreams with the energy of the moon and wisdom of the tarot. Again, she talks about the moon and the zodiac. Okay, so here we've got 2 tarot decks that we can use, right? But it was the Lunar Tarot that I sort of got. But I think it could be with either. I think with the Moonology manifestation cards, I feel like any tarot deck you could use, of course. I think you could use any of the tarot decks, and of course so let's have a look at a message. Remember, I'm just thinking out loud, just rambling about the connections between these cards. So let's do a reading. Oh, first card we pick out is the Wheel of Fortune, with luck, with fate and destiny. I think it's all about our journey. And let's have a look at the Oracle deck that goes with the Wheel of Fortune. What card are we going to pull out? New Moon in Libra. Know you're loved. Let's have a look at this celestial card. I'm just pulling out the different cards to have a look. Interesting. The Moon speaks. I am the drive to feel and experience the subtle nuances of life. My changing face reflects the inner world of feelings and emotions. I continually wax and wane, inviting you to move in harmony. It's about feeling. Know you are loved. Interesting. Know you are loved. It's all about the direction you're moving into. It's all feeling like, what's important to you right now. It does feel like your fate and destiny. It's all about how you feel, your sensitivity, your emotions. Interesting card. And then let's have a look at the astrology reading cards. So let's have a look at, see the energies that are coming in. And separate them. Okay, so let's do the house card. So what house are we focusing on here? The 8th house, which is about transformational area of your life. It's about shared resources and, again, intense emotions. Zodiac's the planet card. Again, the Moon, your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and resources. That's interesting. And then the last one here is Zodiac. Whoops. Cancer. The energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving. It may concern family and mother or child. So there's a lot about emotions here. It does feel like things are moving in a new direction. It does feel like things may be going around in circles. Maybe feel like it's like things are positive in that area. So let's have a look and see what else we can get from the cards here. Okay, so tell us a little bit more information. Here we've got the sense of... Okay, we've got Wheel of Fortune here. We've got Know You're Loved. We're talking about the moon and how you feel. And again, we've got Cancer energy. We've got the moon energy and the 8th house. So tell us a little bit more. Oh, okay. So we've got grief. So we might be dealing with some heartbreak in regards to love, and that's why we need to know that we're loved at this time. We might have been feeling with a sense of betrayal. Things might have been quite challenging in regards to relationships on some level, and it's any sort of relationship. So knowing you're loved is going to be really important. So that's what you might have been dealing with. And again, we've got the sense of 7 of Swords with deception, with something being taken from us, which is interesting. So here I'm just shuffling and the cards are just sort of pulling out random. Here we've got 8 of feeling restricted, which is interesting that we get the sense of our mind, our thoughts, our perceptions, our ideas or plans, that we're dealing with some sort of grief. We've been dealing with some sort of grief, feeling like we're being betrayed, that we need to stand in our own power. We need to it feels like things are quite challenging. We felt quite restricted in where we want to do and what we want to do. And so it feels like that things are being revealed in that way. That a lot of stuff's come out into the open. So what's next for us? So what lies ahead for us right now? So if we've been dealing with all this energy, with all this grief and everything like that, what lies ahead for us? Victory and success with the 6 of Wands tells us that now that things have been revealed, or we've dealt with this, the grief, we've dealt with the betrayal, we've dealt with that sense of needing to stand in our own power, that things have been revealed, brought out into the open. We know that we're loved, we've acknowledged how we've felt, we're moving through this process, that there's also success and victory on our path. Okay, how do we achieve that victory and success? Whoa, and that flew out. Was with the Knight of Cups, with our own imagination, in regards to seeing the moving ahead with our feelings, acknowledging our feelings, allowing ourselves to deal with that in our own way, with our own, being able to visualize ourselves moving through that process. Oh, interesting. Last card here is the Tower card, with looking at things being transformed, release, letting go, surrendering, allowing ourselves to stand on solid ground, taking a leap of faith as we sort of move forward on our journey. So interesting reading when you're looking at all those cards together there. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care. Blessed be.